If your business runs on WhatsApp, year-end is when the pain hits. Reconstructing a year of orders, quotes, and payments from a chat you can barely scroll. Here's a once-a-year archive workflow that makes it painless. Quick note, this is a workflow, not accounting, tax, or legal advice for your situation. Picture the end of the financial year. Your accountant needs your records. For a lot of small businesses, the records are a year of WhatsApp conversations, the inquiry that became a job, the quote you sent, the client's yes, the proof of payment they messaged you, the photos of the finished work. It's all there, but it's buried in live chats that have kept growing, mixed in with everything else, impossible to hand over cleanly. So you spend a weekend scrolling and screenshotting, trying to reconstruct what happened and when. It's stressful, it's error-prone, and you're never quite sure you caught everything. There's a much better way, and the secret is to stop treating it as a year-end scramble and start treating it as a year-end archive, a deliberate, structured snapshot of your business conversations, created once, organized by client, saved outside WhatsApp in a form your accountant can actually read. The earlier video in this series covered exporting business chats as an ongoing habit. This one is about the year-end version, doing it comprehensively across all your client chats, organizing it so it maps to your books, and storing it so it's safe and findable. Even if you didn't keep up monthly, you can do this in one focused session at year-end and come out with a clean record set. Let me walk through the whole workflow, then a few things to get right so it actually helps your accountant rather than just being another folder of files. Step 1. List your client and supplier chats that have financial activity for the year. Orders, quotes, payments, invoices, anything money-related. You're going to export each one. Doing them per client keeps each record self-contained, which is exactly what an accountant wants. For each chat, on Android, open it, 3 dots, more, export chat. Include media, on iPhone, open it, tap the name at the top, scroll down, export chat, attach media. Include media every time. That's what captures the proof of payment screenshots, the product photos, the sign quote images, all the visual evidence behind the numbers. WhatsApp gives you a zip per chat. As you save each one, name it clearly and consistently, client name, then the year. That naming discipline is what makes the archive usable later. Save them all into one place, a dedicated year-end folder in cloud storage, so it's backed up and off your phone. Now, an honest caveat for year-end specifically, WhatsApp exports the whole chat history, not a custom date range, so a long-running client chat will include prior years too. That's usually fine. More context, not less. But be aware the export isn't a clean January to December slice. It's the whole conversation. If clean date boundaries matter for your books, note the relevant date ranges separately or rely on the timestamps in the final document, which are all preserved. Once you've exported and saved every relevant chat, you've collected your raw year-end record set. The next step turns that pile of zips into documents your accountant can read. Step 2. Convert each zip into a clean document. Open chattopdf.app, drop a client's zip on it, and it produces an organized, chronological PDF of that conversation with the images inline and every timestamp preserved. Repeat for each client. Yes, it's one at a time per client, but that's the point. You end up with one tidy PDF per client, not one giant unreadable blob. Each PDF becomes that client's record for the year. Keep both the source zip and the PDF together in your year-end folder. The zip is the untouched original. The PDF is the readable version you hand over. Use the clean document style for all of these. It's the neutral, paginated, professional layout that reads like a business record rather than a casual chat. Pick a tier matching each chat size. Paper export. These are one-off, and a year-end records exercise is a legitimate business expense. As you generate each PDF, file it in your folder structure, a folder per client or per month, whatever mirrors how your books are organized. The goal is that when your accountant opens the folder, the structure is obvious and every transaction is traceable. Client, date, what was agreed, proof of payment. That's a record set, not a data dump. Here's what you hand over at year-end. A folder organized by client, each containing a clean PDF of the full conversation, inquiries, quotes, confirmations, payments, delivery photos, all in order, all time-stamped, all searchable, plus the original export zips as backup. When a question comes up about a specific transaction, you or your accountant search the relevant PDF and find it in seconds, in full context. Compare that to scrolling your phone in a panic. This also protects you beyond tax. It's evidence of what was agreed if a client disputes something. It's continuity if your phone dies, and it's documentation of customer relationships if you ever bring on a partner or sell the business. One focused session at year-end, and your WhatsApp business history becomes a proper, defensible record set. Privacy. Each zip is processed into a PDF. You download it. The file is removed shortly after. No training, no human review. And the disclaimer, because it genuinely matters at year-end. This is a workflow for organizing your own records. It is not accounting, tax, or legal advice. What records you must keep, in what form, and for how long is set by your tax authority and depends on where you operate and your circumstances. Your accountant is the right person to confirm that. I'm only showing you how to get the chats out of WhatsApp and into organized documents. FAQs, WhatsApp Business App. Same export. Can I get a clean date range? No. Exports are full history. Rely on the preserved timestamps. That's the year-end WhatsApp Business Archive workflow. Link in the description. Code VOICE25 for 25% off any tier. Subscribe for new tutorials every Tuesday and Friday. And remember, general workflow, not professional advice.